Price to earnings ratio. What is it? How can you use it? And is it actually a good measure of value? In this video, I'll answer all three of these, so let's get into it. Okay, so what is price to earnings ratio? So in short, the PE ratio is a tool used to give investors a quick valuation of a stock. Essentially, all it will do is tell you exactly how much investors are willing to pay for $1 of a company's earnings. Now, to work out the PE ratio of a stock, all you need to do is divide the current price per share by the earnings per share. This is also known as EPS. You can find the earnings per share pretty much on any stock summary page, as you can see right here. Once you've done this, you will now get what is called a multiple, and this is going to be your PE ratio. Here's a quick example. So let's say a company's current stock price is $50 and their earnings per share is $5. This means the PE ratio would be 10 and investors are paying $10 for every $1 that company earns. So I guess that now asks the question, what can we actually do with this? And let's now talk about why this number could potentially matter. Basically, if you wanted a quick valuation of a stock, if the PE ratio is high, this could potentially mean that the stock is currently overvalued, and a lower one could mean the opposite of it being undervalued. However, don't let this number be your complete source of truth. Just because a company's PE ratio is high, that doesn't necessarily make it a bad investment. For example, you could be looking at a stock where investors are actually expecting high growth in the near future, which is why they're investing in it now and pushing that PE ratio up ahead of time. Remember, PE ratio is a great way of measuring value, but it's only just one tool of many others, and it should be used smartly and safely, especially if you're a beginner investor. So with that said, here's a couple of tips that you can use to avoid some costly mistakes. Number one, if you are looking at a company, take a look at its PE ratio over time. Compare the last 5 or 10 years and actually look at how this number has fluctuated over that time. Number two, this is a big one. Compare the stock's PE ratio to similar companies in the same industry. For example, tech stocks in recent times have had a really high PE ratio compared to something like banking stocks as of late. This doesn't mean that banking stocks are better value or anything like that. It's just that the tech sector is continuing to grow at rapid rates, which is going to push those PE ratios naturally higher. So with this, if you're looking at a company in a certain industry, take a look at some similar other companies and their PE ratios. This will give you a much better judgment of value. And number three, as I've just said, try to never use this measurement alone. Combine it with other things such as a company's growth potential. There's actually a ratio called PEG or PEG, however you want to say it, that can actually help you with this. Take a look at things like debt, a company's margin levels, and even more fundamentally, just general news and potential risks that the company could pose in the future. Combining all of these together with the PE ratio is going to give you a much clearer indication on a stock's value rather than just using the PE ratio alone. Hope you found this video helpful. Drop a like if you did, and I will see you in the next one.